Ridge. And we'll get back with meteorologist Robert Suhr. How about that? For a nice check of the weather for our nice weekend.
Yeah, and this, we said earlier this week if we could get through Thursday and Friday when it was really, really crummy, it'd be a great weekend. And it is a great weekend with lots of sunshine and very comfortable temperatures. And since it's so nice outside, we're starting to see some pollen increase. So here's the latest pollen numbers from our friends at Hedberg Allergy and Asthma. Tree pollen starting to increase, but still low on the weed and mold spores, and no grass pollen yet, which is certainly nice. But all of these will be increasing the deeper that we get into spring. Also figured it was a time to check out the latest drought monitor, which is great. No abnormally dry conditions. No county in our area is in a drought yet. Get back to the west outside of Tulsa. Yeah, they got problems. Now, based on the flow patterns, it's a very hard line between central and eastern Oklahoma. It quickly goes into an excessive drought. But look at the West Coast, really doing great with their drought situation, which is certainly great news for those folks. Right now in Springdale, things are nice and quiet, the sun continuing to set. Same thing in Fayetteville, just some puffy cumulus clouds out there on this Saturday evening. Temperatures for your neighborhood across northwest Arkansas, lower 60s. 65 at Drakefield, 67 in Fort Smith, 2 degrees cooler than that in Pensacola, and you're at 66. Good evening, Hackett and Heavener. Now, through the rest of the night, things will be nice and quiet. Weak system will slide to our north, may toss a couple of high clouds into Benton and Carroll County. That's about it. We'll have a front cross tomorrow, really won't do much, but as we get towards sunset, another weak disturbance could wring a couple of sprinkles out of the atmosphere north of Highway 412 between about sunset and maybe midnight. That's about it. And then waking up Monday morning, no issues whatsoever. We still are dealing with flooding along the Poto River in LaFleur County. Flood warnings remain in effect, and you can see them, some of that flooding from our Kavanaugh Hill camera. Some of those floodwaters, some agricultural flooding as well. It's going to take another day or so for some of that floodwater and those river levels to come down. So keep that in mind. Streams and creeks are still pretty high. 40s tonight, and then tomorrow another day very comfortable 60s and 70s across the entire area. And the weather stays nice as we go through the upcoming 5 days, a nice through Wednesday at least. And then as we get into the latter part of the week, we start to bring back those chances for showers and storms. They could be strong to severe. That's something we're certainly keeping our eye on in the River Valley. Maybe a stray sprinkle Monday night into Tuesday, far southern parts of the River Valley, down into Scott County, southern Sebastian County. Then sunshine for the middle part of the week before the rain and storm chances come back for the end of the week. We are going to check back with my favorite person. I call her Sporty Wise. She's got your Hog Wild update after the break.